Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Thomas, and before I start this video I'd like to say that this was actually filmed with my friend Francesco from Exploring Retail 27, so please subscribe to him. His channel will be in the end card if I have it set by the time of this premiere, and as well as the description, so make sure you guys go and drop a subscribe on his channel. He does really good content in the western Pennsylvania area. But with all of that said and done, let's start with the history on the Belden Village Mall. So the Belden Village Mall opened on October 1st, 1970, which as the fully enclosed mall that it is. It had over 800,000 square feet for space to lease, and was anchored by O'Neill's, Sears, and Higbee's, which, of course, the Higbee's operated until 1992 when Dillard's rebranded all of the locations. O'Neill's was merged into May Company in 1989, and that became Kaufman's in 1993. Belden Village got a little bit of a remodel in 1989, with the food court being given some nice pastel flags from the ceiling and updates to some of the signage of the tenants. A lot of the entrances to the mall were given more of a glass atrium style, and the Kaufman store became Macy's on September 9th, 2006. Some businesses surrounding the mall have been added at a bunch of different times, such as the Sears Auto Center, which is now defunct because the store will be closing permanently on January 12th, 2020, which will leave only one Sears in Ohio. I plan to film it soon. And then there was also a Chili's Bar and Grill, which was opened in the 80s. And there was another restaurant in 2006, as well as a Max and Irma's, which is apparently now closed, that opened in 2005. Now, after many different ownerships by Cleveland developers, such as the Jacobs Group, the Westfield Group acquired the mall in early 2002, and if I'm not mistaken, that's actually the one that owns South Park, which I've also filmed. So they renamed it Westfield Shopping Town Belden Village, but they dropped that name in June 2005, and in November 2013, they purchased, Starwood Retail purchased several of the Westfield properties, which included Belden Village Mall, which would cause the name to return. And in the late half of 2016, the main entrance was given a newer look, and the Max and Irma's would close and convert into a Burntwood Tavern in 2016. In 2015, a lot of the Sears Holdings properties were given to Seritage Growth Properties, and they expect to downsize the store to about 74,600 square feet, which is insane because now they've finished doing that, and the second floor and most of the first floor have been turned into Dave & Buster's. That opened on November 4th, 2019. But sadly, on October 23rd, they announced that Sears was going to close the store after they decided to not renew the lease. Their last day of business is, like I said before, January 12th, 2020. So far the mall is thriving, but it is about to technically lose an anchor tenant. So we'll see how that turns out. It's not looking... Well, it's looking good for the mall. They've got pretty much all their anchors, because the Sears was a really small Sears. But with all that said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.